Okay, one more message before I upload 3 of them. Take like 8 hours to upload, so I'm gonna get one more in here. How are my babes doing? What should we get a message about? I think we're just gonna start with tarot and see what happens. Let the story unfold. I used to watch Chiron Intuition often, and he always starts, well, usually he starts with the tarot. He doesn't get, direction from any other, well, sometimes he does. But anyways, you guys might look into Chiron Intuition Tarot, because he blasts the karmics a lot. Calls them out, but well, a lot of them do, but I just kind of got tired of talking about fucking karmics. I'm like, I finally separated myself from all the toxic people. I just didn't need to talk about it much anymore. But if you're still connected to toxic people, he's a pretty good channel to watch. Shout out Chiron Intuition. Plus my channel, the Wounded Healer Energy. Chiron is the Wounded Healer. So I know Chiron, I don't know his real name, but I know he's probably been through it for that to be his name. My Chiron is at the furthest degree, 29 degrees in Aries. A wound that I just don't know how to heal, because it's like, it has to do with such betrayal. The best thing I feel like I can do to overcome this terrible wound is to just succeed in within my own vision, and not, have them affect me as much as possible. One day maybe we can heal that, but that takes acknowledgement, and I'm pretty sure they know that, and so that's why they keep it from me. No acknowledgement. Like, ooh, doesn't that hurt? No acknowledgement? Yeah, fuck you. And grossy. Any hisky. No, they acknowledged me. It was not exactly. It's just at least I got some acknowledgement, right? So one day at a time. Fuck them. Alright, so let's get one of these. Actually, let's get some of these. My new deck. I don't know what it's called, but see what's happening here with my babes. Dealing with something. What is this message for my babes? Sorry about the fan. Arizona, yo. Getting hot. It's only, I had the AC on at 8 in the morning. It's only 10, but it's like 90 out. Anyways, 6 of Pentacles. This is great energy. Reciprocity. Don't we all dream for things to be reciprocal? Like, you give and you get. It's like a sacred ebb and flow of give and receive, instead of just the babes who like to just pour it all out. Love, 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 love. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. And then just, and then it's like, why can't we just have it equal? I mean, something here. Well, let's see what's happening. What's happening with this reciprocity, this sacred energy of what's fair. Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming in hot to give you what's fair? like acknowledgement maybe for this wound. I don't know. That's great. Or it has nothing to do with some wound. This could be, you know, you got a new job. I don't know. Let's see. Somebody wants to give. Somebody's. Looks like they're coming in to save you. Ten of Pentacles. Oh shit. It looks like what's fair is the Ten of Pentacles. Let's get some more. I don't know if this is you and somebody else. Or maybe you want to help somebody else get what's fair. It's like you know how to help somebody receive, or maybe you know how to explain things to where they thought things were fair, but you show up and you're like, yo, you should get this and this if you're doing that and that. And they're like, you're right. And then this Ten of Pentacles. Let's see, what's happening here? What is the Six of Pentacles? Sacred fairness. Ten of Swords. You know, in the Old Testament, it was an eye for an eye. And then Jesus says, turn the other cheek. But, well, no buts, but it's like somebody was completely betrayed. And so, to be fair, in their mind, went and betrayed them somehow. Or you have been brutally betrayed and now someone's coming in hot to help you with the justice. I know there's so many different narratives, you guys. I don't know. What is this? Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. What? So we have the 10, the Knight, and the Queen of Swords here. Somebody who doesn't base their decisions off of emotion, it's the facts. Somebody's coming in hot with these facts. The facts about this betrayal and how either it was a fair betrayal. Like that's what, I mean, if you study the Old Testament, your mind works like for an eye. In the cosmos, you know, the cosmic balancing is kind of like an eye for an eye. It's like you do that and the scales must be balanced. And so, you know, I used to just turn the cheek, keep the peace, belittle myself, make it comfortable. And like, what are we doing? And so we have to start standing up for what's fair, or we're just going to let them just keep taking. So I don't know if justice is coming in from somebody else helping you, or if you are standing up for yourself. But it looks like the Ten of Pentacles here is what should be fair. What is this Ten of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. What is this message? Somebody's trying to get away with the Ten of Pentacles. You know, sometimes the babes or the angels, the good ones, we have to be a little tricky to get what's ours, because we can't just do it fairly. We can't just turn the cheek and be like angels because we just get fucked up. It's like we have to figure out how to get what we deserve without being gross like them and walking on people. Still trying to figure it out. It's tricky. Doing tarot to get my 10 of Pentacles is tricky. I have to not manipulate, but like I have to discern several different messages within one spread that more, it feels tricky. I don't want to mislead people because it could be this narrative, and then depending on your lack of discernment, if you take my word and follow the wrong narrative, then I look like I'm trying to fucking be tricky and lead you astray or something. But like, that's why you need to use your own discernment, and this is just to open your imagination to all the possibilities so that you can align yourself with the one reality that actually resonates. So angels have to be a little tricky too, because we have to fucking play along with the tricksters. But we are tricky in a different way. Have you ever seen Mission Impossible, the last one, where the entity is like a evolving AI learning machine, and at the very end people switch sides because, I don't know, survival or whatever. It's like, it gets, like, when it comes down to it gets a little tricky. And it's not because you're necessarily trying to be malicious or manipulative. It's because you're trying to survive within the light, and the darkness makes you do tricky shit to do that. You know what I'm trying to say? It is so weird up in this nest. Sorry, Max. It's okay, baby. So, let's just clarify one more row. 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Something was brutally unfair, or an eye for an eye happened. Justice! Woo! Mom! We got justice for this fucked up situation. Yo. Blessed. And I was gonna say the Queen of Swords represents Libra, which is the scales. So justice is kind of on the board twice. Justice for this betrayal. Maybe somebody tried to get away with your fucking inheritance or your destiny, and they're not getting away with it. Fucking. They're so pathetic. Get your own. What is this? Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords. If we may get some justice for my babes. Queen of Wands. Warrior. Winner. Looking good doing it. Usually right. Likes to fight for what's right. So we're directing our will for justice in the right direction, and we are fighting. We might have to fucking fight for what's right. And so we will, and here we are. So what is this? 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords. About this inheritance. 7 of Pentacles. Reevaluating the situation. Either they're reevaluating betraying you and your inheritance or your destiny, or you're reevaluating how you can be justified through fighting somehow, speaking speaking. Lots of swords here. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords. Lots of thoughts and speaking. Oh, and then we have the Hermit just flipped out. Lots of introspection. Somebody who seeks the truth and finds it. Okay, ooh, and then we have the Eight of Wands. This is forward movement. Travel. Something is heading. It's also could be shots fired. Maybe you shoot back, you know, just by speaking. Like, hey, this isn't fair. And they're like, oh, well, you never said anything, so I just kept taking. And you're like, okay, well, now I'm saying something. And they're like, okay, well, now that you said something. I mean, it could be so simple. So I know I kept silent over so much betrayal and injustice, and all I had to do was just fucking stand in my power. No! Just say no. Not anymore. One more. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. What is this message? If we may. Ace of Wands. Somebody is inspired. This inspiration is... Somebody has new inspiration. Knight of Cups. Maybe you're connected to somebody who... You know... some sort of romantic inspiration. Somebody that you is like, ooh, and maybe they have inspired you, or maybe this romantic connection that's hot and fiery is the Justice. It's like, and then you can build into the Ten of Pentacles. Something's being reevaluated. Somebody's inspired to find the truth, going within, and won't stop until the answer is found. Alright, I guess we'll get one more. Is there an outcome here, Spirit, if we may? Is there an outcome, if we may? Just got this last time. Never give up! That's what they want you to do. They're like, well, you never said anything. They just thought you're going to roll over and let them just... No! Never give up. If you believe in justice. You know, when I was down in my worst, dark, the night of... what is it? Night of the soul? The dark night of the soul? Or whatever. I was just in the dark, isolated... I think I transformed realities. Anyways... At one point, I was like, I believed in God, you know, with all my heart, my whole life, and I felt forsaken. And so there was a moment where I was like, well, then I'll just be who I thought God should be for myself. And so I picked myself up, and I was like, if there was a God, this is what energy He would allow me to embody. And so I seriously can't tell sometimes. You know, if He wanted me to find my own power, or if it was my own power, but like, anyways, regardless, God energy, the source of life, at one point, I had to muster up my own fucking source of life. At least it felt like it. You know, it could be God was all God. I believe in the fucking God source, mother, father energy. But at one point, it was like. Anyways, my point is, never give up. Even if you feel forsaken and you're the only one, you can still utilize that energy that you believe in to fight for what's right. Which looks like your Ten of Pentacles is what we're fighting for. Embrace the in-between, Flamingo Spirit. I didn't really flip through any of these. That was just at the bottom. I think I wanted to flip through one here. Is there an outcome here, Spirit? Never give up to this justice. Spirit has your back. Eagle Spirit, number 23. And I love this Knight of Cups at the bottom. Somebody who is pursuing what they love, never giving up, inspired, seeking the answer until they find it. Something betraying happened, but this Ten of Swords is clarified by the Justice! Yo! And we got the Queen of Swords, who is not fucking around, and the Queen of Wands, who never loses. So there is some there is a little bit of re-evaluation here, and that's what we're doing. Watch and wait a little bit. All right, so I hope that helped you guys. I truly do. I love you so much. Until next time.